Okay, so you got your laptop plugged in, and well, the light's not lighting up. Uh, so your power box isn't working, right? You can pull your power box up. You can try to take it apart. These are throwaway things nowadays. You'd have to like cut into here to get this part off, and then well, I think the problem is right in here because this just like really seriously moves around, and it's not supposed to. It's not supposed to. Not that bad. Not that much. So I think we got a broken wire in here. But I like if I take this apart, I'm going to destroy it. It's going to break, and it'll probably never work again. So what's the point, right? What's the point? It's just a throwaway item at this point. I mean, they used to put screws in this stuff where you could take them apart and fix them and everything else, but now they just glue them in. Now you got to break them to get them apart, and it's not good anyway. There is. So we picked ourselves up an ONN. It says compatible with most laptops. It says 65 watt. This was 65 watt as well. The volts is a little bit off, and the amps is just very smidge off. So it should work. I mean, the amps are just barely off, and I'm more worried about the amps than the volts because the volts only like 1 volt difference. So what do we get in this ONN box here? We get instructions. That's a throwaway. All right, so it's basically the same thing that we have, only slightly different, right? It's going to be ONN and not HP. So you're going to unravel your cord here. Just going to go ahead and plug that into our power strip. And then just going to plug that into there. Nice, easy, okay. And then we'll go ahead and undo this one as well because we don't want the big bulky thing right up here beside us. And we have this adapter. Okay, now this would have worked for my old laptop, but it's not going to work for this one. This one comes with a whole bunch of different adapters, of which they're mostly circular, and they're not going to work. Okay, so anyway, I think this is what they call an 11 mil adapter for the Lenovo, I think it is. I'm not sure. Anyway, if you're going to use the ONN one, it does have quite a few jacks for it. Let's see. I think this one right here is for the old HP. So if you have an older HP, that'll work. Some of the other ones are, it helps if I have it right side where I can read, right? We've got three different Lenovo ones, right? No, 2 different Lenovo ones. Dell, 2 different Dell, and an Dell and HP. 3 different Lenovo's. Acers, some Asus. Yeah, several different ones for stuff. But I mean, okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's nice. We actually had an older HP upstairs that would probably use this one. I think this is the right one for it. But this is not what you need if this is your laptop, right? If your laptop has the USB-C, this is not going to work. Sucks, but that's the way it is. So what we did is we picked up this, I don't know, looks like a brick, of which we can go ahead and show you that I have a regular brick plugged in up there, just a regular phone charger brick. And if we plug this in to it, you're going to see that no lights come on. Well, you can't see, maybe down in there. It's like right in here. It's going to flash a little bit here and there, but not stay steady as though it's like charging. Because that's what, 12 volt or 12 watt, or I don't know. Anyway, this brick here is 65 watt, and it's got a 12 watt port beside it. So we will kind of go with what we need here, right? Or at least see. Hopefully this one will work. Nice big brick, right? Nice big brick. Not really instructions packets. Okay, so we're gonna pop that out. That'll allow us to plug it in. And then the 65 watt is a USB-C. So this is USB-C to USB-C. Both ends here. Nice. Go ahead and unravel that. plug the USB-C into there. You will plug the brick in. It did light up on the brick, so it's getting power up there. Now we just swap this out here because the other brick is just not gonna be enough power. Plug that in, and all right. And pardon the mess here. We plugged it in. It does say right there, battery status 1% available. Plugged in, so it is plugged in, and it was 0%. Now it's at 1%. So. Just make sure that it pops up to 2. There we go, 2%. So she is finally charging. So again, if you have a newer HP with a USB-C, you're going to need this guy. If you have another laptop that does not have a USB-C, you're going to more than likely need this guy. So make sure you get the right one if you're going to get it, or if you need one. If your old charger bank thing stops working, get the right one. Okay, USB-C, not USB-C. Okay, pretty simple. Pretty simple. Nice 2 little options there for different laptops. It's already at 3%, so we'll actually be able to play some games today and record some videos and everything else. So we're happy. Now there is an extra port on the brick that you can plug a USB into. That's a 12 watt port, so you could plug something else into that as well, and then charge your phone. So, which we probably will later. Bye.